Hello, it's Janice from Welcome to Shabalot. Today is day 6 of my 30-day live marathon. I am just going to say hello. I don't know well, I don't know. Last couple times I haven't been able to chat. I don't know why. If you are there, please say hello so I know who you are. My name is Janice. My company is Welcome to Shabalot. I'm a DIY retailer, DIY paint, clay-based chalk paint, all natural DIY paint, and I am also an IoD stockist. So what we're working on today is this piece. It's very, hi, Yumiko. Bold from Texas. How are you? And Facebook user, hi Janice. Sorry, I don't have your name. So this piece, I started on the DIY channel, and I put it aside for a couple of weeks because I really didn't know what to do with it. And yesterday, I went nuts and added a lot of color. So I have this is all DIY paints, and today I need to finish it. I'm on a roll to get some furniture sold, you guys. I've been in my store. This is my 6th month, and I'm finally getting on. Chris Oliver Newman? Is that Chris Oliver Newman? Hello, my friend. I've been thinking about you. I almost called you like 10 times, and I didn't. Day 2 for me watching. Thank you, Yumiko. So, yeah, so this is where I'm at. This is done. This has been painted in wax. The wax is making me very happy because look at that sheen. Yay, Chris, how are you? So glad you're here. So what do you think of this piece? Pretty funky, huh? So it's called Opal. I have named this piece. It is called Opal because it looks like the stone, all the colors that appear in a stone. I can't take credit for that. My brother Peter said it looked like an opal, so I stole it from him. This is an octagon shaped piece, you guys, or pentagon. Somebody please tell me. I think it's a pentagon because there's only 6 panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think an octagon is like an octopus with 8 legs. This only has 6, so I think it's pentagon. So these panels, all 6 of these panels, I went in with the same colors that I used on these panels, and I added this paint with a palette knife all around all of the sides. Now, I don't know what my next step, I had to think about what my next step was going to be. I really wasn't sure. When did you, uh, so, Yumiko. Oh, thanks, Chris. Okay, so the old 57 is up here. I got that off the floor, okay? The old 57 that I put on this piece, I got off the floor. Now look, that's all I did. It's still on the floor. Look, where is it? Where is the paint? There it is. Well, there's the paint. It's still on the floor, you guys. I'm not the best at things like that. I do have a stool. I have a stool that my brother brought me that I'm going to paint with that tomorrow, not today. Do you want me to film it? Do you want me to go live when I paint the stool with the paint off the floor? So this color right here is called Faded Burlap. And I really don't know if this is going to work, you guys. All I'm doing, what I'm going to do, this is too bold. So I'm taking the faded burlap, just a little faded burlap on my brush. And see, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start painting. I'm gonna go over it a little bit, dry brush it just a little bit. Now, I just washed my paintbrushes, so this is a little wet too, so I gotta be careful. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen because, so I'm just gonna paint, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not like it's a technique that's been tried and true. I don't want that much color on the sides. I want it to be a little, I mean, on the panels, I want it to be a little bit more subtle. And then once I'm happy with the way it looks, I'm gonna leave the top. I'm gonna leave like the top and the bottom the same with all the colors. But in the middle, I don't know why. I just want it a little bit more subtle. But not perfect, excuse me, but not perfect, of course, right? So I'm spraying the paint so that it's a very light coat and that it spreads a little bit. I've done this on quite a few of my pieces when I feel like it's too bold. I just do a little bit of dry brushing. And then I'm gonna wax it, you guys. Let me know what's here. I'm working on Opal. Opal is the name of this piece. My brother Peter named it for me. I went and put all of these colors on with the palette knife. I'm finding this to be a little bit too bold here, so I am just taking some of the faded burlap, and I'm not really dry brushing, but I'm just covering it up just a little bit. It's a very light touch, as if I were blending a big long hair. This is my hair, a big long hair. So I'm just doing a little dry brushing, a very light touch, as if I were blending. See how it's covering it up just a little bit. I'm just taking the paint off of the cover here, wetting down furniture. The water lily is very dark for this piece. I mean, I'm not saying it's dark color, but it's a little too dark for me for this part. I will be waxing also. So the front has been waxed. And that you can tell, see that sheen? Oh my God, I love that. You can see the shine from the wax. You won't see that here because I haven't waxed it yet, but the dark wax, when I put the dark wax on this faded burlap, it almost turned it into a gray, into a grayish color. This is very different for me. I've never done a piece like this before. I'm very new at this whole process, so. But I like it. I think somebody might like it. So basically just toning down. For that. So that's not too much. Keep looking at it because that helps me think, helps me understand what it is I'm doing here. You know, this one looks too straight. I like how this one has, you know, lots of, it's not straight. I like that. So this is day 5 of my um, 30-day marathon, live marathon. I'm gonna go live every day for 30 days. Sometimes on the weekend, I might not do it, but definitely Monday through Friday. So I'm just dry brushing on some of the faded burlap to mute these colors just a little bit. So it's a little bit more subtle. The wax will make it, will mute it too, but I this water lily, a little too dark for me. So it's a beautiful color though. I've been watching Debbie's Design Diary. She is having a boot camp out in Solana Beach, California. Students who are learning how to go live like I am and how to make YouTube videos, all that part of social media. She's doing a 4-day boot camp and they're going live every once in a while. So I've been watching them having a good time out there in California. Sometimes it's really important to do a very, very light your brush, very light. Really touch it because that helps get rid of some of the paint lines. Not thrilled about this right here, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna wait and see what it looks like when it dries. Um, it's okay. So I'm curious to see. She has the best boneyard. They're doing boneyard picking. I don't know if is it just on her Debbie's Design Diary page. I don't know what page she's posting her lives on, but yeah, they're picking, and I was like, oh my God, I'm watching their live, and I'm like, I gotta get ready for my live. I gotta people want to watch Debbie's live, but they look like they're having fun already. So awesome. Okay, so this one, I love this piece of paint right here. I'm spinning just to keep getting my perspective of how I want this. Almost done. Oh my gosh, what? I only have one more to do. That was fast. Yeah, all right, cool. So I only have one more panel to do right here. And then we gotta discuss. You guys, we have to discuss. Julie, look at my profile. Look at my nose. Look at that. It's bad. Look, I feel like, remember how we used to draw? When I was young, we'd go to, oh God, that's awful. We'd go to Rocky Point or was it Disneyland? I don't know where it was. And they would do that. They would draw your profile painting. That would be fun. We could do that. Okay, so I just said I love that pink and I just covered it up. That's okay because I'm going to keep brushing it and maybe some So this way, just like a little bit of the pink shows through. So it's kind of like a wash, like a white wash I'm putting over it, but instead of white paint, I'm using burlap. I do that a lot. This piece right here, this desk, this is Blue Iris, and this is the Wallflower transfer. And I found the transfer to be, I'm trying to get my shadow out of here. I found the transfer to be a little bright, so I muted the transfer by putting a layer of a watered down Blue Iris. So basically what I'm doing right here, I did over there. So I kind of painted over, just did a little wash over the Wallflower transfer to just kind of mute it a little bit. So almost done. And then I think I'm going to wax it. I would like it if you guys could tell me if you like this or not. If you think that this needs more. But you know, I can't add more until I wax it because I know the waxing is gonna do a lot. And so if after I wax it, if I'm still not happy, I can paint over the wax and add more stuff if I need to. Okay, so my concern is that there's so much going on these doors and not a lot on the sides. So that's kind of see, I like, this one has more paint. Okay, that one has more paint. Yeah, you know what? This one doesn't have enough paint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more paint. This is so I can show you how I did it. I'm gonna add some more paint, just so this isn't so flat. So I'm going to do a little bit more cake batter. If you're catching this on the replay, that's cool. Please say hi. Let me know and tell me what you think of this piece. It's interesting. I love it. I do. I can't help it. I really love it. So this is how I put the color on, you guys. Oops, you didn't even see that. Where is it? This is how I put the color on, you guys. I just stick the back of my palette brush in the paint, very little paint, and I just put it on. I just spread it on very randomly. It looks like I don't want to put too much on though, you guys, so I'm just gonna so that this is not so straight. Compare it to the other sides. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. So that is the cake batter. So, yeah, I'm gonna wipe this off. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overwork it. I just want to add just a little bit so that it matches the other side. So after cake batter, but I gotta wait for that to dry. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take my heat gun and I'm going to dry that little wash that I did. And then I'm gonna wax it. So how is everybody doing tonight? Chris, are you still there? This faded burlap is a beautiful color. How beautiful that is. It's just so smooth. It works really well with the pastels. But once I wax it, it's not going to look like that anymore. It's going to look almost gray like this one. It'll still look smooth though. Because I sand, oh, that's right, I forgot I got to sand it before I wax it. So I got to sand it, and then I got to wax it. I had a new customer come in today. She came down from North Kingstown, so probably about 45 minutes away. She purchased some IOD stamps and inks, and she purchased the Wanda transfer, which I did with the yoga frogs. So it was very nice to get a new customer. I was very happy. Once I dry this, I'm going to sand. I'm going to sand it. I don't know. I think those colors would sell nice on Crystal Beach. What's that? Is that in Texas? Crystal Beach in Texas? Where is that? I have a nephew in Austin and I have a nephew in Dallas. I'd love to get out there someday. All right, guys. I'm going to sand. All right. I'm going to sand. So where's my sanding block? Sanding block. Sanding block go. Oops. Hold on. I gotta get my sanding blocks. I have lost my sanding block. Here. Oh, they're right here. Okay. I didn't lose them. They're right here. All right. So next to Galveston, my college friends have a shop there. Oh, cool. So I've got this sanding block. It's about I don't know, it's so old right now. It's kind of coarse. So I'm gonna say it's maybe an 80 grit. And I'm gonna start sanding away, you guys. I always say I sand for two reasons. One is to get a little bit of the distressing, And the other is to smoothen out so that feels nice and smooth. I got a little bit of distress. Oh, you didn't see that. Got a little bit of distressing down here. I don't want too much, but I definitely want a little bit. Here. A little bit of distressing on the corners. Yeah. It's hard work, you guys. Everything's gonna go flying. Can you see all the clay? It's non-toxic. It's non-toxic DIY clay-based paint. So I don't have to worry about breathing it in. I don't think. It's non-toxic, right? Okay, now I feel it with my hands. If I feel any lumpy bumps, if it doesn't feel smooth, I sand it. I want it to feel smooth. Cool, because it's also I'm not getting a lot of distressing. That's how this paint. Hi Chris, nothing landing in your lugs is good. Yes, I'm sure, but this is non-toxic, so I think it's okay. I should have my mask on. I'm gonna have a pretty mask, right? Chris, what did you do? How come I can see your name now? This feels pretty good. Nice and going. A little bit of distress. I get some distressing around the edges here. It's clay. I know. Is that good or bad? What are you saying? What are you saying to me, girlfriend? Smooth. Almost done. Yeah. Nice and smooth. So for those of you who are local, the markets have started again at Hope Artist Village. Artist Village. They put an E at the end of the word artist. So I don't know whether they should have done that. So it's Hope Artiste Village, not Hope Artist Village. Okay, so I'm full of clay. Um, okay, that feels good. And then I'm gonna put one more side. And like I said, this does two things. It makes the wood feel nice and smooth. And you're getting some distressing, not a lot of distressing though, because I guess bad. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. How are you feeling, sweetie? How are you feeling? Now what? I'll wear my mask when I sand. Okay. All right. I'm so full of clay right now. All right. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna get my towel and I'm gonna wipe off all of that. Look at me. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm full of whatever that is. All right, so I'm gonna wipe it down now. Oh shoot, I have the cover here. Let's put this back on. So now I'm gonna wipe it down. And we're gonna put on the wax. Clear wax, dark wax, and white wax. And it still won't be done because I have to do the top. I haven't done the top yet. These colors are beautiful together. Um, Old 57 and cake batter and petticoat pink and water lily and faded burlap. Oh gosh, tired. Oh, you got the COVID vaccine. I get the second one next month and be glad to be able to leave the house. Yes, good. I haven't gotten mine yet. All right, so I wiped it all down, I think. All right, now I'm just gonna make sure I do a good job wiping it down. Okay, so now I'm going to ground is very different from when it looked when I first started. Okay, so That was fun. All right, so now I have my clear wax. I'm running out of clear wax. It's all I have. I don't know if that's enough to finish this guy. What I will do is I will do this one side completely to see if I like it. This is the DIY brush. You don't need a lot of wax, so uh, I should have enough. You're going to see the colors. See, as I put the wax on, the colors will deepen. You need the wax to seal the paint. I put it in and then I wipe it off because I don't want to have too much. I don't want to get that freak out factor. I want to make sure that this doesn't go on streaky. So I try to put the same amount of wax on each time. But level, streaks. So I put it on and I kind of wipe it off, kind of do that. It's good that it darkens up because that way you get to see what parts you have waxed and what you still have yet to wax. So it doesn't take much. I will definitely have enough to finish this. I have a huge order of DIY paint on order. It's coming. I would say in the next few weeks. Chris, I do have the colors. Hi, Kelly Richardson Weiler. Hey there, Shabs. How are you? I miss you. I have not been able to. I belong to Kelly. Kelly Weiler is in Ohio. She is Girl Upcycle Studio. And go check her out. She's an amazing artist. And I belong to a subscription group. And I've not been able to really do anything. And I want to. I want to do that woman with she has this painting of this woman with a dress and it has all flowers on her dress and she's got like a jean jacket. She have a jean jacket and her hair, and I love that painting. And I also want to do those drawings of the people where you shade it in. So she's teaching me how to paint. All right, so I've got the clear wax on, you guys. Now I'm going to switch brushes. I use a separate brush for every wax color. I'm good, sweet girl. How are you? How was Easter? Easter was just the holidays this year. They just were non-existent. My sons I didn't see my children, and Randy and I, what did we do? We went out for Mexican food. No, we didn't. We went out for Japanese food. So it was like any other day, I guess. I don't know. That's okay. There will be time. The classes are there when you are ready for them. Thank you. I just can't wait though. I'm into my furniture right now, and then I need to get back to canvas. Not that you do, I know you do furniture too. I need to get back to canvas, kind of like alternate. I'll be like so into canvas in about a week, and I'll be all over your page. This is the DIY dark wax. This is the funky brush that I use. It is not a DIY brush. I use it. I don't know why. I like it for my dark wax because I get scared when I do my dark wax. So this brush seems to have a lighter feel for me. And so I don't feel like it's overpowering. Kelly, this is what this looks like if you're still there. It's funky, right? It's called Opal. It's opalescent. My brother Peter is an artist. My brother Peter's like, not like me. He's a real artist. He's amazing. Peter Economo. You want to find my brother Peter Economo, Economou, Peter, my brother. He is on Facebook and Instagram. He doesn't post as much as he should, but he is an amazing artist. So I'm just putting the dark wax. I always say I'm just going to put it in the corners, you guys, but I end up putting it everywhere because that's just the way I am. I have to get it to match the front, and I put it all over the front. So what does that mean? Do I put it all over the front, all over the sides too? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, you guys. What I'm doing, is this really bad? What it's doing. Okay, so I'm not afraid because looks really bad. I don't know. I should bring you a little closer. All right, can you see how streaky it is right now, the wax? Look at this, how dark it is down here. So it's fine because I put clear wax underneath it. And the clear wax helps to, if I didn't put clear wax underneath, it would have, this would have absorbed into the paint and it would have been harder for me to get it off. But because I put the clear wax, it should help me erase some of the dark wax. So now I'm gonna do the buffing. Did I buff the clear? I guess I didn't. That's okay. So you can see it's nice. I don't know. I really like it. And then when I put the white wax on over it, it'll get even lighter. So I'm just wiping as much as I can. It just gives it a lot more dimension and depth when you add these waxes. So pretty, thank you. Yumiko, I like the dark wax to make things look older. I think it looks fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need you guys to make sure I'm not doing something wrong. I don't know. I like it. Remember how I was saying I was adding more colors because it was looking really flat. And I didn't want it to look flat. I want it to look like it has depth. All right, so now I'm going to take and now I'm going to do the white wax. Woo! So it's still, so you see this one, I did as much black wax on this one, but you can't even really see it. It definitely deepened up the colors. But once you put the white wax on, it really kind of just toned it all down. So I'm assuming the same thing is going to happen here. I like to do a lot of buffing because of that beautiful sheen I'm going to get. The waxes give it a beautiful, beautiful sheen. I guess that's enough. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, the white wax, I have this brush. I love this brush for the white wax. it's shorter. It's a DIY brush. It's shorter, and it works really nice for the waxes. Yumiko, I use an old shoe shine brush to put a final sheen on it. That's a good idea. Tomorrow, I've been buying the buffing pads for my drill, but I bought 2 of them so far, and neither one of them fit on my drill. So this is the white wax, you guys. Just a little. You can't even see it on there, but you'll see it when I put it on here, okay? Watch what happens. Where should I start? Oh, no, I didn't have a lot on there at all. But that's okay. I don't need a lot. So I'm going to get a little bit more than last time. Yeah, so you can see the white wax. Oh, can you see it? See how it's turning? It kind of changed the faded burlap into a gray. By the time you put the white wax on, and the clear wax, the dark wax, and the white wax, it almost turns this faded burlap into a grayish color. And it's getting rid of the little bit of that streakiness that I had when I put on that ton of dark wax. So now those streakies are kind of gone. So I'm only going to do this side. After this, I have 3 more sides to do, but I'm basically just going to do the same thing that I've done here. Thank you so much for being here, keeping me company while I do this. Okay, so I think that's enough white wax. All right, now I need to buff it with my towel. Just making sure yeah. Can you see that? Can you see the difference between this is the waxed side and that's the non-waxed side? So definitely gives it a little bit more depth around the edges. It looks a little bit more antique-y. Got more, it's interest is what we say. It's got more interest, and it has a shine, has a sheen. So I'm just gonna wipe it like this. And I'm gonna buff it to a really nice sheen. Yumiko, you're a DIYer. You use DIY paint? Are you a retailer? Oh, I got all these. Whoops, something just fell. Oh, that's okay. Oh, my coffee. Whoop, hold on. I just spilled my coffee. I'm spilling a lot today. I mean, this week. I've been spilling so much this week. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's from this buffing. I've been doing a lot of buffing, and it's very physical, and I end up dropping things, breaking things. All right. So this can definitely be buffed a lot more. Let's see if we can see what we have for a sheen. All right, I'm gonna bring this up, you guys. Woo! Okay, whoop. All right, so whoop, no, too high. Where is it? There it is. All right, I want to see if All right, do we have a sheen? There we go. See it? See the sheen? So there we go. Look, there's the sheen. See it? The shine go across. I love that. See that? Now this one, look, this one I haven't waxed yet, so there's no sheen. See, no sheen. I'm a retired jewelry artist. Oh, that's really cool. So this one I've not waxed yet, so there's no sheen. Now watch, I'm going to turn it to the flame that's waxed. And there's a sheen. See it? See it? That's that. This piece will be done. I'm going to go home in a little bit. Oh gosh, where is it? I'm going to go home in a little bit. And I'm going to turn this off. Oh yeah. I'm going to go home in a little bit and come back tomorrow, and I will wax the other 4 sides. So this is Opal, and I wanted to tell you that the colors are 057, 057, faded burlap, cake batter, petticoat pink, and water lily. And the dark, clear, dark, and white waxes. And this is Opal, guys. So remember, if you're on the replay, please say hi and follow me on YouTube. No, that's wrong. Follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, subscribe to me on YouTube. I have the links up in the description of this live. And tomorrow, join me for day 6 of my lives, 30-day lives. Thank you, Kelly, Yamiko, Chris. I appreciate you being here, and all those on the replay, appreciate you too. Thanks for sharing, Liz Beautiful. Thank you. Bye, guys.